Ando, I've heard of this book before, but only today has it made its way into our home. My wife has grabbed a copy and was given to her by a friend of hers who's a convert of this book. It's I suppose you could say it's self-help, more like, not really actually, life help. It's a life help book. It's a practical guide. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Subtitle, The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing, by, of course, everyone's favourite, Marie Kondo.
Yes.
3 million copies sold. Number 1 New York Times bestseller.
Kondo has a tidy house.
Marie does not mess around. You're not going to see old barbecue shaped packets jammed between the 2 sofas at Marie's house.
So has Zoe got this for you?
No, she's got it just for the house. Although I suppose if we had to wear hats, with what percentage of clutterer we are, I'm about an 80% hat, and she'd be walking around with the 20%. But I think everyone likes the idea of having a clean home. That's what it's gone on for. But it's more than that. This isn't like, get tubs, get those vacuum sealed packs that you see on the TV shopping network. This is hardcore stuff. So it's like a movement. It's all about like a minimalist movement.
Sounds
she is a tidiness. She's a Japanese cleaning consultant, and it says this. I'm reading the press release because I printed it off. She takes tidying to a whole new level. Pretty easy job though to be a tidiness consultant. Don't you just walk in and go clean that up, clean that up, put your shoes away, mate.
That could be tidier.
What's all this? All right, guys, my work here is done. Take those bins out. I think you'll agree it's a lot tidier than when I came in. Yeah, we know it's messy.
Yeah,
we just can't be arsed cleaning it up. That's the problem.
But I think you and I have talked about this before. There's cleaning and there's tidying.
This is.
There's different things.
Now
it's like wiping sauce of a bench, which people normally have to follow you around and do that daily.
Well, you do because you're super anal about the surfaces in your kitchen. No one's allowed to have, not one atom of spill's allowed to touch the floor or the bench without Andy quietly going over to the tidy towel and hovering behind you like he's constantly cleaning up a crime scene.
Where tidying is a different thing. Tidying might be loose pens, papers, etc., and just getting that more ordered.
That's what we're talking about here. So this isn't about cleaning home. This is about tidying it up, getting rid of clutter, decluttering your house. The life-changing magic of tidying up. That's the title.
Sure.
That's the movement. I'm more of a fan of hiding stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get super excited about
and I'd love to see your book, Ham, The Life-Changing Magic of Hiding It Up.
Out of sight, out of mind. How to pretend you've got a tidy home if you're willing to sit only in the toilet and everything's in all the other rooms.
I'd love the audio book.
Well, here I am in the toilet again, guys. Pretty tidy, I think. I mean, it's toothpaste all over the mirror, but I'll get round to that. Remember, this is tidying, not cleaning. Don't have to clean the toothpaste. Ando, here's what I'd like to know, because I feel like I might be on a precipice here in my house, because Zoe's got this book. Her friend that gave it to her is saying to her, you got to read this. It changes your life. It declutters your home. It's it's so great with all the stress of the clutter gone. 131060, are you aware of this book? This by the Japanese tidying master, Marie Kondo, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Has it come into your home? Was it for the better or was it for the worse?
That's a great question.
You might be wanting did you just throw out everything that was fun?
Do some hiding of this book.
I might have to see if I can tidy this book up into the bin. No, at the moment, in theory, all for it.
Hey, what was the name of the book again?
It doesn't roll off the tongue, Ando. No. The title of the book is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing.
Do you think my family needs this?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that's that I know that spooks you because you think you run a pretty tidy house at your parents' house.
Yeah.
But it's about decluttering.
Yeah.
What's in those shelves? What's in those cupboards? Here's the crux of the book. You're meant to go through your house and go, does this spark joy? Am I happy to have this?
Yep.
So for me, a lot of the junk I've bought, I'm still getting some joy out of it. It's not practical use.
I'm happy not to be bothered with it. I'm happy not to be bothered doing anything about it. Is that kind of happiness fine?
It gives me joy to close the cupboard again and go and do other things. That might be a loophole. But 131060 has this book, found its way into your house. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Oprah a couple of weeks ago.
Nicola.
Is it good or bad?
Have you got the book?
I think it is awesome. I'm an absolute evangelist for this book. I tell everybody to get this book.
Give us your before and after. Like, what were you like and what did you get rid of?
Well, I don't like clutter anyway. I've got 3 kids. They're bigger. They're 15, 14 and 11. So they've got a lot of stuff.
Toss them out.
Yep. And,
just one pair of Dunlop lollies, guys. That's it. Share them.
So Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff, and, you know, they always want to hang on to stuff. So when they go to school, I'm just in there, ripping it out. And
Stealth plane.
Have you turned the mirror on yourself, though? I mean,
Yes.
Nicola? Okay, you've done decluttering of your own.
Yeah, I've done it for myself, but my husband won't let me go near his stuff. I said, can I do your wardrobe? He said, no, I'll do it. And he hasn't done it yet.
There is merit in chucking stuff out and not even knowing what you're throwing out. Because when we moved house recently, I had a whole drawer in a chest of drawers that was quote unquote sentimental stuff.
Yep.
And I went, if I open that up, I'm going to spend a day reminiscing. But if I just throw it out, I'll never know what was in there. And it was a pretty good move.
Yeah, Megan, 131060 is the number here. Megan, have you got the book?
I have. I downloaded it to my Kindle after everyone was raving about it on Facebook.
It's a tidy way to do it.
I read it, and it is now still on my Kindle in another pile of books.
So too hard, you didn't get you?
It's got merit, but it's too hard and life's too busy to worry about more stuff to have to do to be, I don't know. I think I thought the book was just going to make it.
What kind of happiness is it giving you, though, Ham? Like, that's what I can't work out.
I assume it's just, people
just
don't
nice
like
to see
being
more
in
space?
an untidy room.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, let's put it this way. You know when we travel together,
Yeah.
and you open your suitcase and everything's folded up, undies are folded, everything's ordered.
Yeah.
Then you see my suitcase and you start getting that rash on your chest because mine's all jumbled.
You can do what you want.
It's the people like you. If I jumbled up all your clothes, it would start making you rashy.
Yeah.
So it's the people that don't know why they're getting the rash. Maybe it's the
This is what
untidiness.
appeals to them. Michael, your mother-in-law gave it to you.
Ahoy, boys.
Ahoy,
to you.
Mike.
Yes, mother-in-law did subtle little hints. So I consider myself a fairly neat person, although I may delve into Haim's idea that my cleaning is just moving things to another area.
Yep.
It's not there at the time. I can't see it, but yeah, slipped it in a birthday present. And
Was it the only birthday present, or was it part of a hamper?
I got a couple other small things.
You'd hope
but,
Brooms, wheelbarrow,
Cleaning
garbage
agents.
bags, rubber gloves, bleach, Windex.
garbage bags. Yeah.
Well, Mike,
I think that the missus was in collaboration with her and was trying to, they were both giving me a subtle hint. But it lasted all of a week, and back to my old ways, and away we go.
Yeah.
the thing is, Mike, I reckon, did she give it to you and then was it accompanied by a 10-minute speech on how amazing the book was and how it had changed their life?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. She said she's spoken to a few ladies at work, and they were all raving about it, and it gave me a real big sales pitch.
And it's borderline like a religious text.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Mormon, scripture.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you don't just get it and someone go, I haven't read this, but maybe you'd like it.
And you're going to be converted now.
Get the full script. No, I'm going to wear my tie and my white shirt around on the weekend, go knocking on my neighbours' doors and see if they'd like to tidy the house.
Hamish and Andy.